All right, y'all. What up? It's the Talk 32 podcast here, and we just had a crazy week. It's the fantasy football final, man. It's the fantasy football final, and I made it to one of my finals in out of the three of the leagues I'm in currently, and 33% ratio right there. It's not too bad, so I'm not too upset with it. But man, we got a lot of injuries that's just happened during this fantasy week, and we gotta find out how to navigate it because it's looking pretty rough right now, man. It's looking pretty rough. I know previously a lot of people lost their quarterbacks. You did have guys like Mahomes going out, and man, it's been tough trying to figure out how to find these replacements. I know Jacoby Brissett helped a lot of guys in terms of getting their replacements in, and now like for me in particular, I lost Quinshawn Judkins. Man, completely broke his leg. It looks like, and it's just you hate to see it, especially at this time. Right before the final, and one of your key players, it potentially is going to be. Well, he's definitely going to be out. And it doesn't look like he's going to be come back this season at all. He completely tore his leg up. So no Judkins. Then you got Travion Henderson also dealing with the injury, and it doesn't seem like he's gonna play either. So yeah, he's in the concussion protocol. So I mean, short week. You got the Ravens playing Saturday night. Sorry, you got the Patriots playing. Let's see what they play on. They play Monday at 1 p.m. But it's a short week. Coming off that short week, it's gonna be hard to see if he makes it back. Slammed his head on the turf. It didn't look that bad initially, but it kept him out. So that's just two guys right there. But there's been plenty of other injuries so far. We need these guys to step up. We need a lot to happen for us for this week. Travion Henderson, I think it's pretty simple. Doesn't look like he's gonna play, and if he doesn't, Ramondre Stevenson is definitely the option there. He should be a start right away, at least a flex option for you, because at this point, I mean, he can really put numbers up, being the lead guy for the New England Patriots. I don't see why Ramondre Stevenson can't have a good night. They are playing the Jets. I mean, the Jets defense is okay. Here and there they make some good plays, but overall, Jets defense is not a defense you really got to worry about. So you don't have to really key in or worry anything about these Jets defenders here. It's going to be Ramondre Stevenson all day, and Ramondre Stevenson owners, or if you just had both of those running backs, you had Travion Henderson and you had Ramondre Stevenson, you're probably feeling good right now because you have a guy that can easily replace him. I think Ramondre Stevenson has a big day. He should be a RB1 this week. And honestly, you might have an RB1 in your flex option at this point, because I know most people didn't have Ramondre Stevenson starting or as a weekly starter unless you dealt with the injury. So, man, Ramondre Stevenson is going to eat this week for New England Patriots. We're going to have Ace coming through pretty soon. She's going to be a little late, but we have Ace coming through. But right now, we just looking in particular for these replacements. So yeah, Ramondre Stevenson, and now with the Cleveland Browns, that's with Quinshawn Judkins' injury. It's a little tougher to navigate because they got a lot of question marks behind Ramondre Stevenson. So I mean, you already have Jerome Ford, who's on the IR. He would have been somebody to look at because he's already been there. He's been a guy that they trust. And then you got Travion Williams is a guy that everybody's looking at. Travion Williams did have an expanded role when Judkins came out. He He had three rushed 3 times for 17 yards, 4 targets for 38 yards. They did end up losing that game, but he did get some run there. So Travion Williams looks like he's probably going to be the number one factor for a lot of us. But you got Raheem Sanders as well. He ran the ball the most. He had 11 carries, 42 yards. It's tough, man, because Dylan Sampson potentially can come back as well. And Dylan Sampson is the guy that I like the most compared to these other guys. Dylan Sampson to me was a guy that I saw as really a gadget guy, but then he came in and he ran the ball pretty well. He's great in the passing game. So I really don't know. I don't know why he can't come there and be successful. So yeah, I think that's in terms of the Cleveland backfield. I will look into Dylan Sampson, see what's the status on him, and really try to get him if he is a potential here. Let's see. He looks like he's questionable. It looks like he is questionable, and he's looking for increased role. It's really tough to navigate that backfield, honestly. So I'll be really leery about trying to find one of these guys and actually starting them because Judkins was really the only reliable back in that backfield. But we got a question here. Vicky wants to know Hill or Juwan. So it's actually a really good question here because Hill gets in the backfield. He gets carries as well, so he can rack up some points here. And let's see who the Saints are playing. I do think that matters whether or not it's going to be more of a Taysom Hill game or they look like they're playing Tennessee. I'm gonna be looking at Hill. I'm gonna be looking at Taysom Hill. I think he can get some going on the ground. I think he might end up he gets a lot of those goal line carries as well. And he can definitely get a touchdown there. I'm looking at Hill over Juwan. Juwan has been pretty solid. I'm gonna go Taysom Hill over Juwan there. So I think that's a good option. And honestly, Taysom Hill is a solid player. I know he had that incredible stat of having 1,000 yards passing, 1,000 yards rushing, and 1,000 yards receiving in his career, which has never been done in NFL history. So that's pretty amazing. But no Alvin Kamara, no Devin Neal. I see him breaking that down, honestly. Let's see. AR, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. But hey, did your thing. You did it for good. That's what's up, man. We right now, man, if you win in your fantasy league or you looking to break down your fantasy team, hey, that can really help you bounce back. I'm looking to win this league. I'm looking to win my league currently. If I can't win my league, it'll make me feel good, especially since I got the Steelers balling out right now. I'm a Steeler fan. Steelers looking good right now, carrying that momentum into the playoffs. 3-game winning streak into the playoffs. That's what you want to see. And I got my fantasy team in the final. So it's looking sweet for me right now. But I think if you're hurting, Taysom Hill is looking like he's going to be a factor this week. Honestly, I see against Tennessee. I think if you're desperate at the tight end position, hey, what up? What up, Toot? What up, man? If you're desperate at the tight end position and you're looking for somebody and Taysom Hill's on your waivers, I think he could be a good pickup against the Tennessee Titans. I don't see why he can't get some of the goal line carries. I see the offense moving the ball down the field as well. I don't have any issue with you putting Taysom Hill in there to take over if you have a tight end that's dealing with anything, or you have Travis Kelce. You don't really trust Travis Kelce anymore. I don't see why you don't make that move. He can run the ball. He can catch out the tight end position. I think it's a great idea. I think something else you really got to talk about here with the fantasy final being here is these matchups on the defensive end. I told you guys before, I really like to, if I have an open roster spot in the playoffs, I I look at the future defensive matchups, and I try to really rack up those defensive matchups there. All right, Dust had Puka, JSN, and Stafford starting in the chip. Hey, I love it, man. You were feeling good this week. You got Puka and Stafford was crazy, and JSN all in that same game. So I know you were feeling good, man. I know you were feeling good in that matchup. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm in the final two, feeling good. Hey, Dakota wants to know Goddard or Johnson. I'm gonna go Goddard. I'm gonna go Goddard. I think the Eagles are playing the Buffalo Bills. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. They're both gonna want to win this game, and I see this being honestly a great game to watch as a neutral. But your fantasy team, I got Goddard on my team as well. I'm gonna start Goddard for sure, and they love giving Goddard those goal line situations, those pitch passes. I really see him getting in the end zone, in the red zone. Man, they really look at Goddard, and we saw that last week. Yep, 10-man. Yep. All right, Limbus, what's your opinion on the Bears? Hey, I think the Bears. Honestly, I think the Bears just a year away. I know they're looking good right now. I know they're opportunistic defense. They kind of jump over turnovers. I just think Caleb is so close to being that guy. I really do. I think he's so close, and I just think he just needs that one more year to really establish himself. I love that he's in the playoffs right now because he can get that experience. I was a Caleb hater in the past, but I'm seeing the guy. He's special. I think he's really special. I think he's gonna be something. So I like what I'm seeing from Caleb. We got Brissett or Purdy in PPR. So you got Brissett going up against the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got Purdy going up against the Chicago Bears. I know Brissett let us down last week, but I am going to go Brissett because of the matchup. The matchup against Cincinnati Bengals, I don't see the Bengals stopping anything. Bengals probably win that game, but the Cardinals should be able to pass all over that defense there. So I'm going to go Brissett over Purdy. Start to Gainwell, Aaron Jones, Breece Hall. So I'm going to start Gainwell and Aaron Jones. It looks like Jordan Mason potentially may not play. And Gainwell has been a monster. You got to start Gainwell, Aaron Jones. I love it. I know Breece Hall is probably the most talented running back out of the three you gave me, but we're talking about production, and this is the final we're talking about. So can't risk a thing. Can't risk one thing here. All right. I think the Bears make the NFC Championship. They play consistently through all four quarters. I agree, and I think, hey, honestly, Limbus, I think that it's gonna come down to Caleb making that big play, and I'm a believer now. I'm a believer, so hey, it's open. It's there for him for sure. Thank you for giving your honest opinion. I appreciate that. Hey, Dylan, no problem, man. Yep, but man, like I was saying with these defenses though, right now, hopefully previously you were looking ahead and trying to really rack up these defenses. Right now, I'm looking at the New England defense this week going against the Jets. Justin Fields is out for the season. I haven't heard anything about Tyrod actually coming back yet. So with that being said, I see the Patriots defense like winning leagues this week. Honestly, I see they're gonna win. They're gonna win some leagues for y'all, and they're gonna be amazing. I'm happy myself because I looked ahead, and this is what you guys got to do. You got to look ahead at these defenses and see. Okay, so we got New England going up against the Jets. So back at like week 10, you should have already had that stacked up, and the New Orleans Saints defense going against the Titans. Titans defense has not been good here. So, hey, we got Ace coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and add him on here. How's it going, man? How's it going?
Man, it's great. Sorry I was late, but I'm here
all-
now, and I'm
it's all
excited to
good,
be
man.
here.
It's all good. So we had a question here, and I want to hear your opinion. We don't have any
Okay.
questions yet, but when they come back up, we had a question earlier, and So someone asked Taysom Hill or Quentin Johnston,
Okay.
and I went Jawan Johnson.
Okay.
Jawan Johnson. Sorry, yeah, the tight end question here,
Okay.
and I went with Taysom Hill simply because once again,
Versatility.
yeah, and also no Alvin Kamara, Devin Neal isn't there. He can get those goal line carries. Last week he got a couple catches, and it was a PPR standpoint we're talking about here. So
Yeah.
I know Juwan Johnson's been pretty solid, but at this point I'm really thinking Taysom Hill against the Tennessee Titans.
I absolutely agree with you.
Exactly, yeah. Yep.
And I'm sure he's feeling good coming off. I think he just set an NFL record here.
Yeah. Yep.
First player to have 1,000 receiving yards, rushing yards, and passing yards.
It makes sense though. I mean, I didn't even thought about that being a stat, but
yeah. So
that is pretty cool.
So you're able to do that, right? And this is a crazy statement. So is that enough to deserve Hall of Fame look? Because no one else has done it. But look, no one else has done it, and probably no one else will ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't usually use a player in that fashion.
Yeah.
So he's literally the greatest Swiss Army knife the NFL has ever seen. We've seen him on special teams too.
Mm-hmm.
So for that alone, shouldn't he get in the Hall of Fame just for it being different?
No, look. So look, this is the thing. I have two opinions on that.
Okay.
First off, I only want elite players in the Hall of Fame.
Agreed.
Overall, to me, he's not an elite player. Second, if Devin Hester ain't gonna make it, then I can't have Taysom Hill in there.
No, but Devin Hester was just a return man. He was a really special. He's a special return man, right?
And he played a little wide receiver.
But no one knows Devin Hester for being a receiver. So honestly, for me, I didn't get to watch a lot of Devin Hester because of the timeline, right?
Yeah.
Taysom Hill's who I've gotten to watch. But I know that, and he's multifaceted. He's done a whole bunch of things in the league. So that's why I'm saying maybe I'm not saying first ballot, but can he get in there at some point?
No, it'll never happen.
Okay.
He'll just be that guy known for that.
But then your kids, my kids won't remember that. They'll never know Taysom Hill.
That's okay, honestly. I don't know if you want your kids to remember that Taysom Hill.
I guess it's not important to know who Taysom Hill is, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess when we're old and gray and somebody breaks Taysom Hill's record, we'll be like, oh yeah, I remember Taysom.
But that's
us ourselves will remember.
But that would never happen because you have to. Yeah, the player has to sign up to be used like that. That's number one.
Yeah,
it has to be it's not realistic.
It would have to be a quarterback who turned into a running back, wide receiver kind of thing.
No, because usually it's a straight swap from quarterback to receiver, and then you'll never do rushing stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To get 1,000,
it got to be a quarterback who went to running back and caught running back passes out the backfield. That's the only way it'll ever happen.
Yeah.
But no,
that's why I really think why I really think he should get in there.
No, he never will. He won't even get a single vote. He is not elite.
Did Devin Hester get one?
Get a vote?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know though, but I think he probably did.
Okay.
But I was saying earlier, what I've been saying pretty much for the past couple of weeks. With the fantasy final coming up, I hope that people stacked up these defenses.
Yep.
Not just two. I mean, I'm not saying to load up your whole bench with defenses. I'm just saying that you look ahead. So you're in week 16. Sorry, you're in week 10, week 9. You know you're gonna make the playoffs, or you have an open roster spot. This is what I do. I look at the playoffs. I look at the defenses. I look who's not roster any team. I'm like, okay, I know these defenses here. Which teams are not who doesn't have them on these teams?
Yeah,
I pick up the best available. And I just keep an eye and see if anybody drops any of these defenses.
Yeah.
Even if they have a bad matchup, I still pick them up, looking at the future, because
Yep.
I'm already in the playoffs.
Man.
Obviously, I wanted the Patriots defense, but I think you have the Patriots. If somebody has the
Yeah.
Patriots,
Yeah, I have the Patriots.
there was no way anybody was going to drop the Patriots defense, right?
Yeah.
So I got the Saints defense against Tennessee. At the time, Tennessee was not really, and they still aren't really a good offense. They had some moments, but at the time they were way worse than what they are now. And so I was feeling good about that just based off the matchup. So that's really what you want to look at. Quinn Ewers didn't look good. So he didn't look terrible, but he didn't look good. So Tampa Bay defense, as bad as they are.
That's a look this week.
Yeah, if you're desperate, once again, because Tampa Bay's defense isn't that good, but
no, but I think that's where you want to go though, because like this week I had Seattle's defense, who at best is gonna be average, yeah. But I took a chance on the Giants defense, which was ranked 32.
Yeah.
And they produced. They came out, gave me 15 points. That's exactly, and I needed that.
Yeah.
Although I lost by something points. I'm actually heartbroken, by the way. Absolutely heartbroken. Why can't Phillip Rivers just keep the ball? Man.
Yeah, it really came down to the wire. That's what made it so. It was, as a neutral, and it wasn't my team, it was exciting to watch.
Yeah, no, I was devastated. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I was literally like just watching.
Were you watching it actually happen, or
yeah, I was watching it. I saw the turnover. I was lit, like, cause I was like, man, it's over. Just hold him down, take a long sustained drive, even get a touchdown. They're gonna get the ball back, kneel, and then game ends, and I won. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, user 922. I was just talking, man. I was just saying, literally just saying this. The Saints defense is a lock for the week. Justin Fields, they announced that he's out for the season. I haven't heard anything about Tyrod Taylor coming back yet. So I don't know if you heard anything, Ace, but it does look like they're going to be putting the rookie back out there. And with that, sorry, I'm talking about the Jets. Why am I talking about the Jets?
Yeah, that's what I went back to go look.
I'm thinking about last week.
Yeah.
Tennessee's offense has not been good this year. And I picked up.
Tennessee just had a really good game against KC, who has a pretty solid defense. And maybe you could call it because they don't care anymore. They're out of the playoffs. But
yeah, no,
I don't know if I'm going to Saints defense. I don't know who the pieces are on the Saints defense that can make a difference for you.
So the Saints defense has been pretty, like in real life, they've been pretty solid. I just think Tennessee's is too up and down as an offense. I'm starting the Saints defense. I also have the Steelers defense in another one of my leagues. Those are two defenses to look at. But I think the Saints are a lock for the week. There aren't that many great matchups this week in terms of defenses that are available. And the Saints defense is one that is available in most leagues.
Yeah.
So Saints, Giants against the Raiders. If the Steelers are available in your league, I don't know. Those kind of defenses, I do think are a lock. Specifically, just playing the matchups. I don't know. They played the Jets last week, so I don't know why I was thinking. I was still in last week, but
yeah. And they had a great game against the Jets. What I was actually trying to see was they're ranked 14, so they've been average. So I don't think it's I don't know. I wouldn't call it a lock.
Yeah.
No. Look, man, fantasy is not about your emotions, okay? I'm a Ravens fan, and I played the Patriots defense just because I felt like I had to.
Oh, you did?
Actually, it was in a league that I didn't care about, but still, like, I feel like if I think about it, I was gonna play the Patriots defense just because I'm gonna expect they'll get 5. They'll get a sack here and there.
Do you think the Seattle defense is good to start this week against Carolina?
Yeah.
You think so?
Because Carolina, how many times has Carolina scored over 25 this season? And then that's also to argue that they'll score 25 and then Seattle's defense won't get a pick. They won't get a sack. They won't get a fumble. Like, they won't do anything to get you 5 points. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think about it.
No, it makes sense. I do think they're an option. I don't think they're a solid option. I think there's no chance they even win this week. They could surprise me, but I don't see the Carolina Panthers winning.
So I think,
and honestly, Bryce Young has looked pretty good. I like what I'm seeing with Bryce Young as of late. He's making me a believer.
yes.
I'm not a believer yet. I'm not gonna go that far yet, but he is looking pretty good.
You know what I'm trying to find out? I'm trying to find out whether the Seattle is done for the season or not.
No, they're not. They're not. They got some things. They can still get the number 1 seed.
Okay, they're still in contention. That's what I wanted to find out. Is whether
So
they had anything left fighting for.
Yeah. So
I guess you're saying that. They're at the number 1 seed. Okay, yeah.
Oh, they're at number 1 seed right now, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just need to hold it. So I think if the Bears lose right now, if they lose this week, and Seattle wins this week, then they rest week 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
If San Francisco wins, and I think San Francisco plays them next week, am I right about that? I think
I'll tell you in a second.
if San Francisco wins, and then
Yeah, San Francisco plays them next week. Yeah.
so San Francisco, if they, I think if Seattle has to lose one game,
Yeah. If they lose this week, San Francisco is gonna have the same record as them going into their matchup in week 18.
so a lot of teams still got a lot to play for. That's really the point I'm making here.
Yeah.
And so Seattle definitely gonna play. Yeah, I think it's a good option. I think the Giants, it could be a good option, regardless of who the quarterback is over there. New England, New Orleans, Steelers.
No, actually, so like the Rams, I don't think they have anything to play for anymore.
I think they could still get no one seed as well.
But realistically, it's expecting. That means you're now expecting Seattle and San Francisco to lose a game. Like I just stopped thinking. Like when things don't sound real, I just stop believing in them.
All right, so I mean, hey, user 92 here. I would start the Saints defense, just because I trust it a little more.
You trust them more than Seattle?
I think I don't trust the Titans offense more than
Okay.
I trust Carolina being able to put something through. Oh, Danny, you in the same boat? Yeah. I know Seattle's defense is a great defense. I'm just kind of looking at the Tennessee Titans as a team, and I don't think they can pull it off.
Yeah,
so
I see that. I can understand that, definitely.
Yes, I'm gonna stick with the Saints.
So this is dropped live right now. Adam Schefter just posted that DK Metcalf's suspension is upheld. He's still gonna have to do the 2 weeks.
Yep. So hey, let me tell y'all something. Don't touch any wide receivers fantasy wise, because I know that it may be looking tempting that Adam Thielen is probably going to be the number 1, and also looks like
Calvin
Austin, Roman Wilson, all these guys here. I wouldn't touch them. I'm not saying they're not gonna have a good day, because one of them probably should.
But it's the final. You can't play those games now.
Yeah, you can't do it. Don't touch any of them. Even the tight ends. I know Darnell Washington has been pretty consistent lately, but I wouldn't even go there either. So yeah, sorry for the DK Metcalf owners. I think he was a flex option at best. Now, I mean, he's on your bench. Hopefully you have another option. But no, this playoff picture is looking interesting, and it really is really important also with fantasy as well. Because honestly, when you look at these matchups, you gotta look at the Eagles versus Buffalo, for example, right? Both those teams are looking at seeding. You know they can go at it. So I really think this is going to be a really important game fantasy wise. You got Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen, the two elite fantasy quarterbacks. Those are the top 2 fantasy quarterbacks in fantasy football.
So here's another thing. They've already clinched their division. The Eagles have.
Yeah.
And for me, and maybe everyone else wants to act like the 2 teams ahead of them might lose 2 games straight, and they really must win these next 2 games. But I'm not a believer in that. I feel like just rest your players.
So
get 2 weeks to rest them. Get healthy.
But that there's a 2 weeks to rest the team is dangerous. Because two weeks of not playing can fire back against you. I think even the Ravens have suffered from that as well, like resting a team for too long. 2 weeks is too much to rest the team. I think the 1 week rest is cool. I think the Ravens one time won the AFC, or I don't know if it was Ravens or another team won the AFC. They rested their team week 17 at the time, and then they got that bye week. They came back and the team looked awful because the team just hadn't played for so long. So a lot of times people don't want to do that.
I did just play the first half then.
I could deal with that.
They play the first half of both games.
I think the Steelers should do that. But George Kittle got me into the championship. Hey, Angels, shout out to George Kittle. We had some people ask about George Kittle last week. Multiple people.
23 points. They needed 23 points. I remember.
He got it. He got it. Hey, shout out to George Kittle saving people's fantasy.
No, but I think there's somebody that needed him under 15 though. So.
I know. Hey, when you're playing against elite players, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to George Kittle, man. I saw him catch that touchdown. I was like, yep, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Danny wants to know Javonte Williams or Jalen for the flex. This is a good question.
I'm going Javonte. Less competition in the backfield. It's not a talent thing. It's just a competition thing. Just the carries. I think I'm going Javonte. And he's actually cooled down since the beginning of the season, but
yeah. It's a tough one for me. Because with no Metcalf, we're gonna be running the ball for sure. It's gonna be a running day. I think, and you're probably gonna call me a homer, but I think I'm gonna go Jaylen Warren. I do. I think.
So honestly, I don't think either is a bad option, especially because you're just playing them at the flex too. If this is RB1, RB2, I'll be more nervous. But playing either one of these are great flex options, honestly. So can't be upset.
I agree with that.
Rico Dowdle or Deebo Samuel. Man, Rico Dowdle's really let me down, man.
Yeah, I mean,
he's 1,000 yards for the season, so big ups to him. This is a 1,000-yard season.
I was tracking that as well. So last week Rico Dowdle looked like he had 9 carries, 29 yards, 4 catches, 14 yards. I think Dowdle's still going to be the better option here over Deebo. Just get some more touches than Deebo does, and that's what we're looking at. Just the touches, pretty much. So, yeah, I think that's the better option. I know Deebo's going against the Cowboys defense. That's what makes this so. We saw Ladd last week. We see all these players run through the Cowboys defense.
The Cowboys don't got no corners right now.
Yeah. So that's the case there, but I am gonna go with Rico still. It's a close one just based on because I know Deebo has the advantage in the matchup, but I'm still gonna go Rico. It's tough though. It's tough.
I mean, it's understandable. It's one of those that it's another one that you can't really be upset with. I just made my statement because. You remember a couple weeks ago, I was like, man, Rico's going to be like the league winner. Just start him and forget it. But, it hasn't turned out being that way.
But Rico going against Seattle's defense?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be tough. That's why it's a little scary. So I'm kind of in my head, I keep telling myself, man, should they go Deebo instead against the Cowboys?
No, okay, actually, I'm going Deebo.
I'm changing my mind. I'm going Deebo. Hey, Marlo, I'm sorry for the back and forth, man. We going Deebo, though.
All right, Quint said Jalen Hurts or Trevor Lawrence.
So
Trevor Lawrence is playing against the Colts.
Yep. Hey Marlo, no problem, man. Hey, for me, I'm going Jalen Hurts. I know this is nothing against Trevor Lawrence. I know he's been hot lately. I just think against the Bills defense isn't that good. Josh Allen is going to be there. Josh Allen's going to have to put up points in this game against a tough Eagles defense, but I don't think the Eagles defense will stop him. So I see Josh Allen going off. And because of that, Jalen Hurts is going to have to put points up as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going heavy on Jalen Hurts. And I mean, you have Jalen Hurts. You drafted him top 3. You probably
You got to start him.
Yeah, latest 3rd, 4th round. I wouldn't mess around with it. Sometimes we mess around too much.
Yeah. This late in the season, you got to go with the easiest decision. Just play Jalen Hurts. Don't try to play chess here.
Yeah, I know the question. I know why you're asking the question, because Trevor Lawrence a couple weeks ago had 6 touchdowns, and no problem, Quint. He had 6 touchdowns previously, 5 and 1 rushing, and then this past week he had 3 touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
and he had 1 rushing as well.
There you go. So I mean, I know it's tough, but Jalen Hurts, I'm still leaning toward Jalen Hurts specifically for this week.
Yeah. Man, is Trevor Lawrence gonna make me? I think he might be the next one to make me eat my words, honestly.
Let me tell you. So I'll tell you that right after this question here. Hey, Danny wants to know: start Jawan Jennings, Mike Evans, or Ladd McConkey. Got JSN starting already. I love that you have JSN starting already. That's what I love to see. All right, so to me, I'm looking at. I know Jawan Jennings has been pretty good, but I think I'm gonna look at Mike Evans or Ladd McConkey. I think it's between those 2 guys.
Yeah.
Houston defense, huh? That's what Ladd's going up against.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's at his house. He's at his house.
Mike Evans going against Miami Dolphins.
I think you go Mike Evans, Ladd, and then Jennings.
Yeah, I'm looking at that as well. Honestly, I know Miami's like not a really good team, but their team is better than most people give them credit for.
Yeah.
So I think Mike Evans will have to be a factor this week for them to pull off a win.
Yeah, I'm about to say they just really need this win. That's all I was thinking about. They just really need this win.
Yeah, they do badly.
Especially like if Carolina could pull off this win right here, because right now Carolina's number 1. So most likely Carolina loses this game. If Tampa Bay wins this game, that puts them right back at number 1.
Yeah.
But if Carolina wins this game here,
wait, no, Carolina stays number 1 because Carolina beat Tampa Bay.
Wait, would they have the same record?
So if Carolina loses, they'll be 8-8. Tampa Bay wins, they'll be 8-8. They'll both be 8-8. Carolina.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yep, and they got the matchup. Okay.
Carolina was the tiebreaker.
Okay, I get you.
But either way, Tampa Bay needs to win, because if they lose and somehow Carolina wins, it's over.
Yeah.
So hey, your point still stands, honestly.
Yeah.
So hey, Mike Evans there, Danny. But
man, there's something you're gonna tell me about.
Yeah. What were we just talking about? I was about to bring something up. It's all good. It'll come back to me. My RB2 room is kind of bad. My 3 options are Aaron Jones, Brees, and Blake Corum. All right, it's not as bad as you think. It's not as bad as you think. Look, so
it gets worse.
So Jordan Mason, he's dealing with the injury, right?
Yep.
So Jordan Mason doesn't look likely to play. Last thing I saw. He's not participating today in the walkthrough. They're not participating in the walkthrough. It don't look good. So I'll start Aaron Jones there. Now it's Breece Hall and Blake Corum. And I think with Breece Hall, Blake Corum, I'm leaning towards Blake Corum.
Yeah, I am as well. I'm happy you said that. The Jets offense is just so bad. Usually you just want to stay away from bad offenses like that.
Yeah. The Rams going up against Atlanta. They should win that comfortably. They're probably going to lean on the run at some point when they have the lead. So, that's what you're looking at there. Hey, congratulations to you, man. Make it to your first fantasy. Make it to the championship your first time playing. I did the same thing, man, when we first started our league. I won that. I started off 0-3 and then was straight 1 out and won the league. So shout out to you, man. I know the feeling. You gonna win.
It took me a while to build my franchise. It took me so long to get to where I am, but honestly, I think I'm one of the best fantasy players in all my leagues.
Hey, Danny, you gonna win it though. You're gonna win it though, man. But man, I wish I remember what I was about to say. But now we a lot of great matchups coming up this week. I just can't wait for the Eagles and the Bills game. I think that's going to be a good one. Just sitting back and watching. I think it's going to be fireworks in that game. I'm looking here. It's like the highest ticket sales here in terms of the price.
Oh, the Eagles game, right?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be at Buffalo.
No. The highest one is San Francisco's game.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. That's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. Well, that's why though. But yeah.
And we got these Christmas games here as well, all day. So they make it. Well, man, I like it. Yeah, they making the Thursday games like Thanksgiving.
And it's divisional. They're all divisional.
Yeah.
Man, this got to be Denver's dream, man. Play a broken KC to just secure the number 1 seed.
I know, because when the Chiefs were healthy, even though they were struggling.
Yeah,
it still was going to be a tough divisional matchup here.
Yep.
You know, so and it's going to change the AFC, especially at the top for like teams like New England and man, who else? You got New England up here. You got Jacksonville in the running. So that even Buffalo's just a 1 game back. So the AFC is wild.
Man, all this and Baltimore is just not even in it.
Because honestly, you look at the number 1 seed. So you get Denver, the Patriots, Jacksonville, Steelers, Chargers. You could say the Buffalo Bills are.
Wait, the Steelers aren't in contention for number 1 seed.
Sorry, no, I'm not talking about number 1 seed at the moment. I'm just talking about the teams in
the playoffs.
Yeah, in the playoffs. Okay. And you got Houston, right? The Bills are probably the most experienced team in terms of like they've been going deep in the playoffs lately.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just a huge question mark.
Yep. The Chargers lost. The Jaguars lost. The Patriots haven't been there. The Broncos lost.
All right, let's see. I got Stafford, McCaffrey, HN, Mike Evans, JSN. Oh, this is great. Fannin, JMO, Seattle D, and Fairbairn starting.
This is good.
This is wonderful. The only thing I'm worried about is your flex, but I mean, JMO can. JMO's good. I mean,
Javonte Williams.
Oh, Javonte Williams. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Javonte Williams. Okay. Hey, Javonte can play. He can have a good week.
Man, and Fairbairn, man, he's been great for me all season.
It shocked me though.
Sometimes having those kickers make the biggest difference.
Yep.
How early do you draft a kicker?
I do not draft kickers early.
Okay.
But I had a solid kicker all year.
Consistently give you 10 plus every week. It puts you in a much better position than everyone else.
Hey, Danny, you got a good team, man. You got a good team. With kickers though, I feel like I always find a breakout kicker every year. I never see myself having to draft high for a kicker because I usually somehow find myself with the top 5 kicker at least. I got Cam Little this year, and I'd actually drafted him, and he's been pretty solid for me. So
yeah, I was actually gonna draft him.
Yeah, and because he dropped that 60 in the preseason.
Yeah, it's 70.
70? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit the record. Yeah, and then somebody broke it, right?
No, not the preseason one. Somebody broke the regular season one this season.
Yeah,
I think it's probably Brandon Aubrey.
Okay. Yeah, somebody broke it for sure.
That's who you would expect to break it. I'm not sure though.
But I was happy to see that because I mean the record currently wasn't the record anymore because it happened in the preseason. I just wanted somebody to break it out. But yeah, like I was saying, man, all the teams I just mentioned, Buffalo Bills are the only ones that are truly like wants to actually have playoff experience.
No, I like Cam Little broke it.
Okay.
68-yarder on November 2nd.
Hey, he deserves it. He deserves it because
he's really one of them.
Yeah, no, for sure. And even his rookie year, the year before, he was pretty solid. So I mean, it makes sense that he now comes back and puts good performance in the second year. But yeah, with that, with the AFC, like I'm saying, you got Buffalo is the only team that has respect is respected there. And with that, I'm just like, it's really up for grabs. There's nobody here that you can't say like you can say for sure it won't be the other team.
Yeah,
Like Denver could lose to Houston.
of course.
Like and Jacksonville, the way they've been playing, they could beat the number one seed. They can beat Denver. Chargers, all these injuries. I mean, why are the Chargers so sure to be good?
Yeah. So Danny said, should he start Burrow or Purdy over Stafford? Burrow's playing against Arizona, but they're in Cincinnati. And Purdy is playing against Chicago and San Francisco.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. What do you think? What are you thinking? Because
so I really want to say go Purdy. I mean, sorry, not Purdy. I lied. Burrow, go Burrow. But the comments, unhappiness, disgruntled. Going with disgruntled players is never good. So I think I just stick with Stafford. And last week we told people not to go Stafford, and he shut everyone up. So go Stafford. He's playing against Atlanta. Their defense isn't great. I think is the safest and best thing to do is go Stafford there.
yeah, I think it's between Stafford and Purdy because they're both coming off some pretty good weeks.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't even talk about Purdy is you're talking about how opportunistic the Bears defense is, and I just don't want them to be opportunistic against me. That's my biggest concern there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Stafford still, but Purdy isn't a bad option. So I would go either Stafford or Purdy. So yeah, I wouldn't start Burrow.
Brian wants to find out whether he should play Waddle or Drake London.
It's a good question.
How'd Waddle do this week?
Man, honestly, Drake London didn't do much. I had Drake London in my starting lineup. I'm about to pull up Drake London here.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he only had like 3 catches off the top of my head. Yep, 3 catches, 27 yards. And let's see, Waddle.
He had 9 targets, 5 receptions for 72 yards. So it looks like Waddle had a better game. And it looks like his production didn't take a big hit with Quinn Ewers at the quarterback. So
and also Waddle is going up against Tampa Bay defense. Tampa Bay defense is not a good defense.
Yeah.
I think Tampa Bay will be winning that game. And I could see Jalen Waddle getting some garbage points.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to go with Jalen Waddle, even though I'm starting Drake London, unfortunately, myself there.
Yeah, I understand. I think that's a good move.
And no problem, Danny. Yeah, I go Purdy because you have CMC. Okay, I like the stack. Yeah, I like that too. When you got because Purdy going to throw that ball to McCaffrey for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, you were talking about the Ravens earlier. Now, not just the Ravens, the Chiefs had the opportunity to bounce back too, and take advantage. And now it's up to the Bills, because even the Chiefs, they weren't playing well. So this was the AFC you want to go through if you're playing poorly.
Yeah, definitely. Because honestly, the best teams in the AFC in terms of seeding are the least experienced. Yep. So it puts you in a really this is what Lamar this was supposed to be the Ravens year, but I think it's actually gonna end up being Allen's year. And being not just a Ravens fan but a Lamar fan, this hurts me a lot because now all the observers are gonna try to tell me that Allen is better.
Yeah, they will.
Now he has 100%. To bring to prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, if they win a Super Bowl, it's over. It's gonna be Mahomes and Allen.
And then everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it right now everybody usually puts the 3 together.
Yeah, no, it's Mahomes and then the 2 and then everyone else.
Yeah. Let's go. We got Goff or Herbert. Now, Goff going up against the Minnesota defense, and then you got Herbert. The Chargers going against Houston. I would honestly go with the Lions. I would go with Goff. Yeah, just the tougher defense. I know that they're going to be at home, but I think their defense that you really got to worry about. And once again, Herbert's offensive line is injured, and they don't got nobody's coming back, no help there. Herbert's gonna be running for his life, as he usually does. I see Goff having a good day.
Yeah, and Goff has been playing really well the last couple of weeks, even with like them losing still. He's been performing relatively well.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
So there's a low chance that the Lions are gonna make it to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So same thing with the Ravens. Okay, so Gerald said Collins or Olave.
It's a good question because Olave's been balling.
Yeah. I think I'm going Olave just because of consistency.
I think let me check Collins. I think Collins has been pretty solid as well. Yeah, Collins has been pretty solid as well. I think I'm gonna go. So Olave is a good option here because Olave has a connection with Shuck, and it looks like they're.
Come on. If it's connection, then I want to believe Nico Collins has a better connection with his quarterback.
For sure. No, I'm just saying why Olave is still like somebody to think about.
Okay.
But I think Nico is the better option. I think the game will be a lot more necessary for Collins to perform. So I think I'm gonna go with Collins there.
Okay. Yeah. He just got a Pro Bowl vote. Man, you seen the Pro Bowl rosters?
I saw some. I saw my boy George Pickens in there. He obviously was gonna make it, but I saw a few questionable ones too.
Like who were the questionable?
Let me pull them up. Let me remind myself here because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head here, but
so I don't know if I ever told you how I feel about the Pro Bowl, but I really hate it now.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously the Pro Bowl is nothing now. Honestly, back in the day, the Pro Bowl was like we were waiting to see the Pro Bowl rosters. It was such a big deal.
Exciting.
Now, man, it's like all right.
Because Phillip Rivers gets to play with Odell. You know, Odell doesn't have to play with Eli anymore.
Yeah, exactly. And then you had Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu back there together. Come on, man. Ray Lewis in front of him. Come on, man. Anyway, so we got Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, Cortland Sutton. Zay Flowers made the Pro Bowl last year too, right?
I think it was as an alternate though.
Okay.
If he made it, I'm sure he was an alternate. He wasn't like he went there, but like I think as an alternate.
All right, we got Puka, obviously, George Pickens, JSN, Amon-Ra. I think the NFC wide receivers, like we pretty much knew that's how it's going to be. Shout out to Cortland Sutton though. Cortland Sutton is mad underrated as wide receiver still. Quarterbacks.
So I wonder what are they using to make the? Well, actually, no, I know what they're using. It's just a popularity. I actually don't like it because it's just a popularity contest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't think Zay Flowers or Cortland Sutton have done anything to deserve the vote.
I don't have I have to pull their stats right in front. I don't have it right in front of me at the moment, but I think Cortland Sutton may have because I've been seeing a little more Cortland Sutton. But I pulled it up just now. So Zay Flowers, top 10 in receiving yards, only 2 touchdowns. Whoa, I'm kind of shocked he's on there. But I mean,
actually no, it's actually as I looked at the stats, it actually makes more sense. Because the rest of them are NFC guys.
Yeah, and Cortland Sutton. I think Cortland Sutton 7 touchdowns.
Yeah,
that's plenty. That's plenty worth it.
And actually, not only just the 7 touchdowns, he's the 4th leading receiver in the AFC, but he's number 12 in the NFL.
Yeah,
Trey McBride is ahead of him. A tight end from the NFC side is ahead of them. That just
I
means
think
the AFC got to step it up as receivers.
you could argue Waddle over Zay, but
Why?
I wouldn't argue it.
Oh,
No,
just
because
because of touchdowns?
because of touchdowns, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, because Zay has 130 more yards. I think the 4 more touchdowns have more value than that. But honestly, it's just like this.
Yeah.
It's not really like
Yeah, I get you.
that serious. So I shout out to Zay. I think he deserves it.
Yeah.
Based on what
After
I'm
looking at that, definitely
Yeah.
more deserving than I thought.
All right, then you got Sam Darnold, Dak Prescott. First off, why are they doing the Pro Bowl so early? The season's not over yet.
Yeah, you're right. Are you
Yeah.
sure it wasn't always like that though?
Because right now, like let's say Jalen Waddle goes crazy this week, and he gets another 150 yards next week, 100 yards this week, 150 yards next week, a touchdown this week, touchdown next week, and Zay just does average. I mean, Jalen should be in that spot, but anyway,
Yeah,
whatever.
No, I get you. It makes sense.
AFC quarterback, the Pro Bowl quarterbacks: Sam Darnold, Dak Prescott, Matt Stafford. Stafford, right?
Mm-hmm.
He deserves MVP. I was slighting him before because of the weapons, but the gap that he's put in terms of touchdown interception ratio is so large that you just can't put anybody else up there in terms of the MVP discussion. So I think Stafford deserves it.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know this.
What?
The 40 touchdowns to 5 interceptions?
No, but yeah, not only that, right? But just look at everybody else. Nobody's close to him.
Yeah. Yeah, the closest one is Jared Goff with 32 and 5 interceptions.
There you go. So like,
but that's 8. He's a whole 8 off.
Hey, Sutton or Dowdle in the flex?
Who's the matchup for Sutton?
You got Chiefs, and you got Seattle for Dowdle.
I think I'm going Sutton here. I think Sutton's the best option here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go something about Sutton. I'm gonna go Sutton for sure. Yeah, I was a big Cortland Sutton fan when he first came in the league. I was hyping him for a long time, but yeah, man, Stafford 8 more touchdowns than the next guy. It's just too much of it, and he has less interceptions than everybody.
Yeah, definitely does.
So the MVP is a closed discussion for me.
Has he's never had an MVP in his career, right?
Nope.
Wow.
This is how you solidify. This is how he's gonna pass Big Ben.
This what makes him the Hall of Famer.
In terms of all time, like.
If he goes to the Super Bowl this year, and don't let him win it.
First off, I already think he's a Hall of Famer, but if he's gonna get this MVP, he's gonna be in a different class. He's gonna pass some of our favorite quarterbacks here. Josh wants to know: should I pick up Downs or Slayton to take Pittman's spots?
Michael Pittman got hurt.
Let me see what's going on with Pittman here. Hey, now Pittman's good. Pittman's healthy. You said Slayton. Honestly, with Josh Downs,
I like Downs.
Yeah, I like Downs as well. And this past 2 weeks he's produced a little more.
Yeah, I like him better than Slayton, but I think Pittman should be good for you.
Yeah, I think you should be wondering whether you should do Pittman or Downs. That should really be the question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm leaning towards Downs there.
Yeah, I am as well.
All right. Dak or Purdy?
Dak is going against somebody that I don't like his matchup.
Yeah, Dak is going against Washington.
Oh no, that's not it. And Purdy's playing against Chicago. So yeah. I think I'm going Purdy. No.
So is Mariota playing? I never thought that would matter.
Josh, I think it's probably gonna be Josh. That's actually why I changed. That's why I said I'm going Purdy because I feel like they'll run away with the game and then they'll just run the ball and not try to be explosive.
Yeah, I think you want to go Purdy there.
Yeah.
But with the Pro Bowl though, just to round it out, we're running out of time here. We got Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously, right? Bijan Robinson, obviously, Christian McCaffrey. Man, NFC running backs are just sensational.
AFC got Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Chain, and James Cook. I think that's also another really good group.
Yeah, for sure. I just think the NFC guys are Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan, Christian.
Yeah. I think those are the best 2 running backs in the NFL right now, by the way.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
And I know I'm more of a Gibbs guy, you're more of a Bijan guy, but either or is okay.
Yeah.
I think Burrow.
I'll go Burrow.
Yeah, I'm also going Burrow.
Yeah. I don't think just go Burrow.
Yeah, I really think the Cowboys are gonna run away with the game.
Yeah. Hey, so yeah, Colton. But yeah, with Bijan, Jahmyr Gibbs, I think Bijan, they're 2 different running backs, but they have a lot of similarities, right?
Yeah.
They both can do everything you want. Pass, catch. But Bijan is a shifty guy. And Jahmyr Gibbs is too. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is not to say he's not. But Bijan's special is him going side by side, juking somebody out. And Jahmyr Gibbs can take it to the house at any moment.
Yeah.
I think Bijan doesn't have that the same way Jahmyr Gibbs does.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they both can do it all, but these some special guys right here. Achane, James Cook, John Taylor. Shout out to all 3 of them. Christian McCaffrey, first off, I'm actually a little surprised because
you thought his best years were behind him.
No, because this year is just slightly overrated for Christian McCaffrey because he's averaging 3 yards per carry. It's a little disgusting, but it's just the fact that he has all his receiving yards. He's catching a lot of receiving yards. So, and that matters. Most of these guys aren't doing that. He has the potential with 2 games left to have another. I don't even know if this has been done before. I really don't know. But to have 2 1,000-yard seasons and rush. Sorry, so you have 1,000 yards and receiving yards in one season, doing that twice in a career. I don't think anybody's ever done that before. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, nobody's ever done that.
Yeah,
that's just a great feat. So I understand why he's in the Pro Bowl. He has 16 touchdowns total. So I mean, at that point, it's like it's a great moment there. But
yeah.
But yeah, I'm really down on the Pro Bowl. Same way you are. But
it just used to be mean. It used to mean more. It used to mean a lot more.
Yeah.
And that's my frustration about the thing. It used to mean so much more.
Yeah.
And
But
I
yeah,
I don't like watching them play silly games and then play flag football at the end.
I don't mind the games because they did that way back.
Okay,
But
yeah. I'm saying if you're gonna play silly games, you can't like flag football is not like.
Yeah. The flag football is what, and on top of that, they're not even playing the flag football seriously.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be one thing if they're out there really playing hard.
Yeah.
They're not even doing that.
Devontae Turpin was a pass rusher last year. A return man became a pass rusher for flag. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. Right, yo.
And honestly, it's a different skill set, by the way.
Yeah. No, it is.
So that's why I don't like it.
Yeah. But yep. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming by. Appreciate y'all watching. We covered a lot today, man. It's the fantasy final, and I know a lot of us are stressed with all these injuries. I lost 2 of my starting running backs, and I thought my team was gonna cruise through. Now I'm kind of worried about what I'm gonna do. Hey, I know a lot of y'all came on here and had some worries as well. Hope we patched them up for you. Hope you're going to win your league. And I appreciate y'all coming by. As Talk 32 Podcast, we'll see y'all again on Thursday. Appreciate y'all.
All right.